Hello everyone and welcome back to another JST video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Scratch again, but this time we're going to take a look at the backdrops, which is another way of saying our background images on Scratch. So we'll go ahead into our website and we will click on Create. And as we've discussed in previous videos, we're going to take a look at this bottom left area here where it says the stage, and that is our backdrop area. Now, once you select the backdrop, as we discussed, on the bottom it has many different options of changing or choosing a different backdrop. We're just going to go ahead and select one of the preset ones that comes with the Scratch program. We'll use this um, castle hallway as an example. So we'll go ahead and select it, and now you can see that our backdrop has changed. Um, Now it's important to remember that just like our sprites that adds another sprite to your list, this does the same to your backdrops. So our previous white screen backdrop is still there. Um, we just have to code our program to determine which backdrop shows up. So how do we do that? Well, when we click our scripts tab, and we go into our events, we'll select our when green flag is clicked, and under the looks tab, we'll say switch backdrop to, and then when you click this drop down menu option, it gives you the option of the backdrop one, which is the white backdrop, or our new castle hallway. So for instance, if we want it to be the white screen, when we would go and run this program now, so we click the green flag, it turns it into the white backdrop, image. To go back and forth between the two, well, you can do it simultaneously. So, you can just add another backdrop, but that's not necessarily how programs are usually made. So usually something happens beforehand. So we'll just add in, we'll add in a different um, start, like event start, and then that way we can go, back and forth between the two. So say, for instance, when the green flag is clicked, switch backdrop to the white backdrop 1, and that's done. And then when the space key is pressed, switch backdrop to the castle hallway. And there you go. That is how you essentially can go between the two backdrops. Now, that's not the only way that that'll happen. But so what you can do is you can go into your sprite, and when you look at the looks tab, the purple tab, you'll notice that it also has the switch backdrop too. So for instance, if we were going to say, okay, let's run our program, so when the green flag is clicked, we know that from our previous um, backdrop coding that we have it when the green flag is clicked to switch to backdrop 1. That still happens. Now we can go into our sprite character and we can say, okay, when the green flag is clicked, we will say hello. So now essentially what should happen is at the same time that the green flag is clicked, the backdrop should switch or be on the white, and our character or our sprite Scratchy should say hello. So we'll test that. We click the green flag, and there you go. The backdrop is white, and Scratchy has said hello. Now we can add, which is one of my favorite functions or coding tabs, block tabs in Scratch, is this wait block, and it's found under control. We'll get in more in detail on the different tabs in another video, but for now we're just going to just grab this wait tab from this wait block from control. So we'll say we'll wait 4 seconds. This time is only, I mean, it's not a set time, it's just something that I'm choosing. So if you wanted to, you can wait 2 seconds if you wanted to. We'll add that underneath our looks tab that says say hello, and then we'll add the block that says switch backdrop to. So what do you guys think will happen? Well, this is where we talk about that logical sense. So essentially right now what we have is when the green flag is clicked, to switch the backdrop to the white backdrop. Now, we also say that at the same time that green flag is clicked for our sprite character to say hello, wait 4 seconds, and then hopefully switch the backdrop to the castle. Let's test it out. Green flag clicked. Hello. Waiting, 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 waiting. And voila. Our backdrop has switched now to the castle. Now, we can, of course, continue coding and say that when the backdrop switches to this castle for something else to happen. But again, the ideas and the concepts and what everybody wants to code or come up with is completely up to you. I'm just going to be showing you very simple and basic ways to start your programs off. Now, how many programs utilize these, simple basic functions? I would say 95% of them. So it's important to understand just how it starts, and then from there, whatever you'd like to do after that is completely up to you. In the future, I'll definitely show you how to code many assortment different programs. I mean, for educators, for different curriculum strands and expectations, and for students, something fun like a game or a story, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, just know that it is completely up to you what you want to do. These are just very simple and basic ways to get you guys started. So once again, ensure that you have some sort of event that starts your program, and then you just tell it what you want it to do. In our case, we started with a different background. Our character said something, we waited, and then our backdrop switched again, which is great. These are really important things that we can definitely use in the future, and I hope you guys give it a try and test it out for yourselves. Thanks again for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys later. This is JST.